going to start with you because obviously there is a connection with the Black Country. You spent quite a number of years here, both as a young footballer and as a manager. But we've got some questions here that have been set as well by members of the audience who are here tonight. In your early days at the Albion, Bryan, you came into the influence of Albert Pearson, I believe it is.
Pearson,
yeah. Tell us about the impact on your early career, perhaps by Albert, and also being in this part of the world.
Well, Don Howard was manager and Albert was the youth team coach. And both of them, Don used to make you work so hard in training. He never knew when to let you off the training pitch. He worked you that hard. But Albert is probably the hardest man I've ever witnessed. Whether it was because I was young, but he was so tough. We used to go in the gym every now and again, and we'd have a game against each other before we went out to do the training. And Albert would come in and he'd batter you against the wall. And to be fair to him, he worked you hard, he gave you great discipline and what you had to do to be a really top footballer. But he was so, he never swore, so he wouldn't do any swear words whatsoever. But he used to say fickin', and I'm not kidding, he'd do 1,000 fickins in a day. And then you'd be bouncing off walls in the gym where he's smashing it into walls. And that was the influence he had on me. So there were great days, and like I said, Don Howard, who I worked for 12 years with England, and then a couple of years when he was manager at West Brom, unbelievable with discipline.